Alright, welcome back to another Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade video. The maintenance ended, a new event dropped, new SSR character, new SSR memories, and I'll give you guys a quick overview on everything you need to know so you can get started playing and farming the new event. So first of all, a new banner drop. Is he good? Is he bad? Now he seems to be very strong, especially because he has a very unique gimmick. What makes him so strong is that his first basic skill has a 32% spell reduction for 3 turns, so that means he will be able to stack that to 64% consistently, and obviously that's insane, just 64% spell reduction on anyone. Moving on, his second skill taunts all enemies and gives you neutralization for 1 turn, 1 time. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be evasion or if it's like neutralization as in neutralizing poison damage or poison debuff. One of those two definitely. And then it gives all allies 90% damage reduction for 1 turn, 1 time. Well, which is obviously really good as well. Again, those two combined, obviously your enemies or mobs will not be doing damage at all. Then his third skill. Now this is supposed to be your poison skill, which obviously gimmicks his curse technique, the jellyfish behind him. But I'm not sure how I feel about it. So it gives you damage increased on whoever is attacked by it for 3 turns, which is obviously really nice, 3 times. But the damage is quite low, so this is a level 10 skill, right? And it does 146% damage and 48% poison damage over 3 turns. Now that means he will only do like 350% damage after 3 turns in total, which let's take for example in comparison, Yuji straight up does 350% damage like instantly, right? Obviously he is an attacker and Junpei is supposed to be like a debuff or support type of character, but still I wish the poison damage would have been scaled by enemy HP and not by his own attack. Would have been nicer, and especially more helpful on like these big boss stages like the previous event. Then his ult does 800% damage and 190% continuous poison damage for 3 turns, as well as reduces spell damage by 48% for 3 turns. So if you run this and you have your 60% spell damage reduction for continuously, and then you basically ult into this, you're running a 100% spell damage reduction, which is like absolutely broken. Now the combined attack also boosts your technique for yourself and your partner and does like 50% melee damage to the selected enemy. His passive or his auto skill increases the damage dealt by 7.5%, while the effect increases for every Jujutsu Kaisen Tokyo College student. So basically, you know, Yuji, Megumin, Nobara, Maki, Toge, Panda, all of those characters. So now the memory is very specific. The first skill is really good. It basically recovers your curse power by 20, and you can reuse it every 4 turns, so it is a nice curse powered battery for anyone who relies on skills a lot. His second skill is that at the start of the 6th turn, all enemies will get 10% increased magical damage for 2 turns, and every enemy with the status poison will get an additional 20% increased magic damage. So it basically wants you to have it on Junpei, obviously because, you know, it is the memory that just released with him. Now, is he worth summoning for? I would say safe for now. We will be seeing more and more like videos and gameplay by him and people using him in different type of game modes over the next few days, and we will realize his value and how strong he is by that time. He might have the potential to be really good, as I've said, and actually carry you through like these very difficult stages, for example the boss battle stages. We will see, people have to test him out. I'm going to save, I'm broke. Moving on. Now this event is very interesting. It is an explore event where you have a big map and you can explore lots of stages. Now there are different types of fields in this event. The story stage fields, there's battlefields, which are, you know, the ones with the small purple fire. There's treasure chest fields, there's support fields, which are these with the small characters. They basically give you an effect depending on what character is showing. I just collected Megumin and he gave me like Yeah, there we go, you can see it here. He gave me like 500 taijutsu bonus damage every time I use the skill. And this is basically the big boss, which I believe is like in 3 waves, so you will have to fight like 3 different enemies. Obviously from the treasure fields you will be getting some sweet rewards, and every time you do a battle stage you get these medals. Now with the medals you will be able to go to the exchange shop and exchange for various resources or the new free SSR memory. It is quite good actually. A straight up damage increase by 65% for 1 turn, reusable every 6 turns, which is obviously universally good. His second skill gives you an increase in power consumption efficiency for 3 turns, so you will be using less power for your skills once your HP drops below 50%, which is once per battle. So I just think it's a decent SSR memory, right? Nothing exceptionally good, nothing bad. Now, I don't think I have to mention, but obviously you should focus on getting these medals just to make sure you collect them all, because they are very limited and you will be able to exchange them for Jogo or Hanami, who are absolutely broken. Then we have the skill mats, I will obviously prioritize them as well. This weird roll, get that too, and that's about it. Tickets, obviously, I mean, it's tickets, summon tickets, you want to gamble here and there. And then you have these keys. I believe these are used to unlock more areas. You will need to get these occasionally, but definitely focus on all of these other resources first. That's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will be dropping a big guide on how to build characters efficiently later today, so make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys. Peace.